there is also an emotional side of finances that includes fear, and sometimes numbers can trigger fear of shame. And then we talked about procrastination. I think all these things surround one's mindset about accounting, and then all the stories, and then the fellow colleagues within the same industry, all building up saying you need an accountant or an expert to handle this. You cannot do this. So I think it has got to do a lot about the environment that is being built up around accounting for business owners, especially small ones, and also the procrastination thing.
Yes. Yes. Well, some of the small business owners, when you just start out, they can't afford an accountant. Somebody has to do the accounting, right? That's why I wanted to offer the courses where I walk them through from everything from the very beginning of choosing a QuickBooks subscription that works for them. Go through the setup. What are you going to do with your business? How to set up your QuickBooks itself. Then I walk them through chart of accounts. What is a chart of accounts? Chart of accounts, that's basically, if you set that up correctly, that's showing you all the information you need to know about your company. Different income streams. What are the costs of those different income streams? What's making money? What's not making money? So you're able to set your QuickBooks up to really work for you as a tool. And then I walk them through the sales tax, which everybody hates. Nobody understands, where every state's got a different rule. And, and basically I tell them, you have to call your state, tell them exactly what you're doing and ask them what's taxable and what's not, because otherwise they'll send you 40 pages of something you can barely understand. It's really sales tax. I don't know why they have to make it so difficult. And I have no idea why it's 40 pages of information. It shouldn't be. This just blows my mind. I don't know. That's crazy. I think it should be much simpler, but that is not my part in life.
Not in our hands, yeah.
So I just tell them this is the easiest way to find out what's taxable and what's not. Just call them. They're usually very nice because they know it's crazy confusing. And then I walk them through setting up their products and services and inventory. And I mean, and then, I walk them through everything from clients, vendors, journals, how to do your payroll journals. If you're using an outside payroll company like ADP or one of those companies, you have to do a payroll journal every payroll. You can't just let that get in your account. They don't know that. So I give them, this is how you do, this is your payroll journal. And I show them where you get all the numbers. You have to do this every month. So every payroll. So I try to make it very easy and take the mistakes out where they're for sure going to make mistakes if they don't know how to do bookkeeping. So those are my courses. And then I'll get into the financial statements and SOPs and different things like that. So it's just, I feel bad because they get thrown into a situation that they have no clue, and they do their best. It's not their fault. They do their best, but who knows how to do bookkeeping if you never did it before? Nobody.
Business owners want to try them. As you mentioned, 40 pages of some sales tax requirement. It's overwhelming. Anybody would give up on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, and then I think there's a fear of calling the sales tax department, because you don't want to be in trouble. You know what I mean? There's a fear of calling the state. There's a fear. And honestly, every time I've called or helped the client call, they all have been just super, super nice. And they understand that. Sorry, I'll turn my phone off here. They understand that it's confusing. So go ahead and do that. Don't be afraid to do that, because they will help you and it'll be much easier for you. Don't try to go through their 40 pages of stuff, because you'll just end up, driving yourself nuts or fall asleep, one or the other.
Yeah, absolutely.